In 2018, the Saints finished with the best record in football despite playing a challenging schedule, but in 2019, it appears the NFC South champions will forge a somewhat easier path. Judging a strength of schedule for any team before the season begins is always something of a speculative proposition, given that we do not know how good any team is yet. But recently, that task was taken up by ESPN NFL analyst Mike Clay, who put together a full list of how tough each team's schedule figures to be going by each opponent's current roster. By that metric, it appears the Saints will have a pretty tough go this coming season, saddled with what Clay measures as the 9th most difficult schedule in the National Football League. The team with the hardest road ahead of them is the Denver Broncos, followed by the Saints' first opponent, the Houston Texans. The defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots have the easiest slate in football, followed by the New York Jets and Buffalo Bills. Going by opponents' 2018 records, the Saints have the 22nd easiest schedule. The Saints' opponents had a combined 125-131 record, .488, in 2018. In 2019, the Washington Redskins will face the easiest schedule overall, .469 opponents record, while the Oakland Raiders will have the most difficult schedule, .539 opponents record. Elsewhere in the NFC South, the Atlanta Falcons will have the 7th most difficult slate, .518, followed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 12th overall, .508, and the Carolina Panthers, who have the 16th most difficult schedule, or exactly average .502, by this metric. Here is a rundown of the Saints' 2019 regular season schedule. Week 1, versus Houston Texans, MNF. Week 2, at Los Angeles Rams. Week 3, at Seattle Seahawks. Week 4, versus Dallas Cowboys, SNF. Week 5, versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Week 6, at Jacksonville Jaguars. Week 7, at Chicago Bears. Week 8, versus Arizona Cardinals. Week 9, bye Week 10, versus Atlanta Falcons. Week 11, at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Week 12, versus Carolina Panthers. Week 13, at Atlanta Falcons. Thanksgiving. Week 14, versus San Francisco 49ers. Week 15, versus Indianapolis Colts, MNF. Week 16, at Tennessee Titans. Week 17, at Carolina Panthers. The 2019 campaign will find the Saints going up against some of the league's better young quarterbacks, including Andrew Luck of the Indianapolis Colts, Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys, Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans, Mitchell Trubisky of the Chicago Bears, Jimmy Garoppolo of the San Francisco 49ers, and Josh Rosen of the Arizona Cardinals. 6 of the Saints' 2019 adversaries were in the 2018 playoffs. The NFL implemented its current schedule-making formula back in 2002. First of all, every team plays a home game and an away game against their 3 divisional rivals, totaling 6 games. Then, they play 4 teams from another division within its conference on a rotating 3-year cycle, totaling 4 games. Then, they play 4 teams from a division in the other conference on a rotating 4-year cycle, in 4 games total. Moreover, teams play 2 intra-conference games based on the standings from the previous season. These games match a first-place team against the first-place teams in the 2 same conference divisions that the team is not scheduled to play that season. The second-place, third-place, and fourth-place teams in a conference are matched in the same way each year. Also, beginning a decade ago, the league made a change as to how teams are paired in the schedule rotation to ensure that teams playing the AFC West and NFC West divisions would not be required to make 2 West Coast trips, while other teams in their division had none. Let's block ads. Why?